technically washed his hands of the whole thing.
Did he?
Yeah, kind of went, oh, well, you know, that's why, you know, it's up to the states. Hello, you're the Prime Minister. Yeah. It's really sad.
Yeah, it can be quite frustrating. Okay, so I believe we are live streaming. If anyone hops on the Zoom call while we're chatting, welcome. At some point, I will probably mute you. So when I take us through the quantum leap.
Yes.
So hello, by the way, everyone. Sarah Lyons here from Sarah Chakra Clearing. Today we're going to go through a quantum leap, which you might hear called a quantum jump or quantum manifestation. I just want to check in first with you, Lisa. Can you hear me okay? Is that music too loud, or can you?
No, it's fine. You're
Okay?
perfect. Yeah.
Okay. So before we get into the actual process today, I just wanted to give you guys a bit of an idea, because it can get a bit confusing for people with the terms that we use in quantum jumping, quantum realities, quantum shifts and things like that. So I'll just quickly go through what this process is. Now, when we talk about quantum jumping or quantum leaping, this is usually the process by which someone would envision their desired result. So I would ask you all to have your desire at the forefront of your mind when we go through this process today. And obviously that desire is different from your existing situation at the moment, okay? So anyone can do this. Anyone can make that leap into that alternate reality. And it is said, there's a scientist, his name might be here somewhere. Sorry, this music sounds a bit loud at the moment. There is a lot of scientific theories and evidence about this process. And it is said that there are an infinite number of parallel universes and multiverses, and that we are each living in that parallel universe with the other version of ourselves. Okay, and when we quantum jump or quantum leap, it's a bit like a handshake through time and space, and we're pulling that version of ourselves into this reality. And that's why I love this so much. It's so interesting. So what else did I want to say about that? So yeah, there's a physicist named John Kramer, if you guys want to look him up. He theorizes that it is possible for information to be exchanged between the past and future through a kind of handshake between the 2 points in space and time. Scientists David Bohm and Carl Pribram propose that the universe is actually a giant hologram containing matter and consciousness in a single field. And that's what a lot of us hear about, you know, this energy matrix that we're all living in. It is said that it's holographic. There are more and more of us waking up to new knowledge and knowing that energy is everything. And this is why we can do this. We can literally leap into another time and space. You, Lisa, as a healer, would have some more knowledge around this with doing distant healings. We can heal anyone or anything from a distance. Energy knows no bounds of space and time. So what else did I want to say about that? There is something I wanted to mention, and it's a little something called quantum entanglement, and I find this so fascinating. It was another physicist who introduced entanglement as a correlation of different measurement outcomes. I'm trying to put this into layman terms for you guys. But basically he says that there is a level of interconnectedness by which quantum particles move in sync, like simultaneous synchronization, even if separated by distance and space. And there's a lot of other theories you guys can look up. There's quantum coherence, quantum tunneling, which is really fascinating too, quantum teleportation. Now, teleportation, you can look up. There is evidence that teleportation is occurring across the world as we know it. So if you guys have any actual questions about this process, about quantum shifts, manifestation, things like that, let me know and I can get back to you. So, like I said, do please excuse me. I am live streaming from my bedroom today. It's super hot. All the animals are sleeping, and I just needed a cool, quiet place to be able to take you through this process. Now, I ask that you have your desire at the forefront of your mind. Is it a certain amount of money? Is it a house move? Is it a relationship, a new relationship, or creating a different relationship with your current relationships? Whatever it is, have it there in the forefront of your mind while I take you through this process. Just going to mute. No, I can't see how to mute. If you could mute yourself, Lisa, that'd be great. Sounds like someone else has just hopped on. Can't see. But we're going to get into it, guys. So I'm just going to turn the music up a little bit because music is super powerful. It really helps us get into like an altered state. Try not to have it too loud. Okay, so just dropping your awareness into your heart center at the moment and breathing nice and slow, taking some long, deep breaths, having your eyes closed, and just getting really super comfortable. For those of you that are at home, you might want to lie down. You might just want to sit in a quiet space where you won't be interrupted. And just breathe. Just allowing your awareness to drop down into your heart center. And breathing slowly and deeply. Just losing all bodily senses, letting go of that connection to our physical body. And as we do this, with your super powerful intention, you're going to see a white light shining down from above, connecting in with your crown chakra, lighting up your crown chakra, feeling that sensation at the top of your head as this divine light opens your crown chakra now. The breath is nice and slow. You're totally at ease and completely relaxed. Now allow your consciousness to lift up through your crown chakra, traveling up this divine white light, up into the atmosphere, up into the cosmos, traveling through the universe, until you are taken to a sacred place, arriving at this sacred place today. Now this may feel familiar to you. You may have been here before. Or this may be a completely new experience today. As you look around, you find a building and you float over towards the building. Finding yourself at the doorway, you put your hand on the handle and open this door. Stepping inside, you find yourself at the start of a hallway. Now, before you walk down this hallway, bring your desire to the forefront of your mind. What is it you would like to create in your life today? What is your deepest desire? Now make your way down the hallway of infinite doors. Doorway after doorway. Finding the door that speaks to you. This may be just a knowing, or the door may be a different colour or surrounded in light. When you arrive at the doorway that speaks to you the most today, I invite you to open it and step inside. Now take a look at these surroundings. You will find yourself in this reality, a different version of you that already has this desire. Walk up to her, connecting your heart center to her heart center as you ask her the question, how did she get to the space that she is in now? You may like to ask her for advice as you watch how she speaks and how she holds herself. You look at what she's wearing. As she tells you the steps you need to take. You hug each other. And as you connect in this way, you merge with this version of yourself, becoming one. Once you have integrated with her, you turn back to the door that you came in, stepping back through it and closing the door. You make your way back up the hallway, back outside the building. The door of the building closes behind you as you find yourself whisked away back through the white light, back through the cosmos, back down through Earth's atmosphere, back down into your body. And just stay here for a moment as you integrate these new energies. Knowing that on a deep level you have shifted your current reality today, and that you can do this at any time. We make small quantum shifts daily with each decision that we make for ourselves, and we don't even notice it. But now you have the ability to consciously co-create the reality that you desire to live in this lifetime. And so it is. So when you are ready, you may bring your awareness back to the body, taking a nice big deep breath and opening your eyes. So if you would like to unmute yourself, Lisa.
Okay, forgot where I was for a minute.
Well, that's a good thing. That's a good
Yeah.
sign. Just
Yeah.
turning this music down. Okay, would you like to share your experience with us?
Yeah. Well, my desire that I wanted to create is a house move. We had a house we were going to knock down and rebuild, and so I've got a house in mind. So that's pretty much where I found myself, in this house, and asked what, exactly what I had to do, and the answers, I got 3 words: faith, well, more than 3 words: faith, fear, and just do it.
Oh, I love it.
That was it. But it was so cool to just stand there and be there.
Yeah.
It was so cool. But yeah.
And how was that version of yourself? What did she look different? Did she sound different?
Yeah, a lot different. Yeah. I think probably a more authentic version of me, like what I'm striving to be, and she was there, and it was amazing.
Did you find that comforting to be able to speak with her?
Yeah, absolutely. That it's I'm capable of doing it, and that's cool.
And faith is such a big one, because it's such a big lesson for us as humans who are trying to become master manifestors, knowing that our thoughts are vibrations, and vibration is energy, and energy is everything, that when we can truly trust the process, that process will flow.
And that's
it's our own thoughts that really hold us back. So what did you feel that the fear was around?
It's in regards to moving, it's moving family and all that sort of thing, and with because we were going to move, and when we looked at it going back, it was the kids were like, we don't want to move, like my daughter said to me today, I've always wanted to move, and I'm like, what? So it was like, it kind of aligned with what we were talking about, because I saying with the fires and everything, and I'm saying I'm like losing faith in humanity, like the way people are, and I'm like, I just want to run away and be on, be self-contained and be, do our own thing. And that's how that conversation came up. So
yes, and so many humans at the moment are being pulled to do the same thing, to go and have their own sort of sacred container where they live, and it's not, so intermingled with society, and a lot of people are losing faith at the moment, which is why I'm hosting the Heal the World Life Summit in January. Just because of all the planetary changes and shifts, and people are a little in fear, but the process of ascension is happening whether we like it or not, and fear-based energies will only hold that back. And Mother Earth is her own conscious being, and she sort of knows what she's doing. She is doing a full cleanse on us at the moment, and that, especially the fire, it is literally burning away those old energies that
that's right.
The Earth doesn't need to step into this new era, which we're all coming into, and it's going to be so beautiful. But yes, she has her ways of cleansing and clearing these energies, and we see a lot of floods or tornadoes, and all these earth elements are energy elements.
That's right.
So I don't know if that helps, but we will be talking more about that at the Heal the World Love Summit. And as a collective, having people be, come in and watch that will help the collective conscious. It will help the collective conscious anyway, because we're talking about it.
That's right. That's good. Yes.
So I hope that you're safe. Are the fires close to you?
No, we're lucky here. We're actually near Bankstown Airport. It's where all a lot of the the fire tankers, like the air cranes, the fire, the one, they usually come here first, and so they've gone from here down the coast. And that we've had a few little spot fires around, people letting off fireworks.
Oh yes.
And because we're surrounded in bush, so. So it's a bit scary, and it's like, stop letting off fireworks, guys. So but no, we're okay here. We just got a lot of friends that are down the coast, and sort of thing, and so it's a bit scary, but
yes, well, hopefully they'll be evacuated in time if that's necessary. We here in this town, we've only got 100 and something days left of our water supply.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know what's going to happen once that runs
out.
Yeah,
that's scary. I know, and it's making me more aware of everything. I'm making sure that we don't leave the taps running, and we don't do this, and I'm trying to be so aware of everything, sort of thing. And it's just I wish I could do more. But just sending down Reiki to everyone down there, and
And doing your part is doing more. You are having more of an effect than you know. One person can do a lot.
Yeah, so that's, yeah, and trying to keep all my emotions intact, which is not fun. But anyways, yeah, that's all good.
But in saying all of that, it's okay to grieve what's happening, because it is, we do perceive it as sad and bad, and it's okay to feel off about it.
Yeah, that's right.
But just knowing that there is a high purpose to it all.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No.
Okay, well, I would love to hear about any changes for you in the coming weeks, and for you guys that have gone through this process. You might notice little synchronicities that line up to your desire. You might, something might pop up on your screen. It could be social media or a book, and it just really aligns with that outcome that you're seeking. So know that it's done. You have brought that desire into reality. You've shifted big time today.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay, Lisa. Well, I will talk to you at some point.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. No, thanks.